should you be happy that you've lost a game? So, I was watching the England game at Box Park, Shoreditch Box Park, as I was watching the England game against Belgium. And again, it wasn't the game that I thought I would envision. So, because Hazard wasn't playing, Messens wasn't playing, Lukaku wasn't playing, flipping Harry Kane wasn't playing, Jay Lings wasn't playing. So a lot of guys, Sterling wasn't there. So a lot of guys just weren't playing. So it was very much a B team. But there's a strong sentiment in the crowd that England were like, you know what, we don't even, like, if we lose this, we actually get a much easier path. I'll come to that later. But pertaining to the match, though, I thought this being a B team, there were some good shouts for people to say, what's there? I think Tielemans for Belgium looked pretty good. Januzaj, okay, very good goal, but yeah, Thorgan Hazard did some pretty good things. I think Tielemans and Thorgan Hazard looked pretty all right. I see. For me, I thought. You see, with Rashford, people are going to really focus on that and be like, Harry Kane would have put that away, and he probably would because Harry Kane is England's best finisher. But I still think that what Rashford brings to the team, I just think his footballing brain, I just think is important. So I think that's why I would say, like, you partner Rashford up with Harry Kane. I think that's very interesting because I think Rashford would be able to be a very good complement to what Harry Kane brings just as a pure cold-blooded finisher. Whereas that Rashford is the thinker, creator, and the dribbler. Harry Kane is just that finisher who can just put the ball in the net. So, but I just don't for Loftus-Cheek, Rashford, and all these people, they have some good opportunities. And England actually had some sections where they really looked pretty good. But I just think that, they like that cutting edge that maybe Sterling would have given them, that Jay Lings would have given them. But for Belgium, look, they look all right. I mean, I think Dembele should really be a start because I just think Dembele is really, for me, is a guy who you should always have in your team. Every person you should always have in your team. And obviously, the Panama-Tunisia game, unlucky, I would have liked Panama to at least get a point or 3 points, but at least they got a goal. Albeit a deflection, at least they got a goal. But for Tunisia, good fight back, good comeback. And I think especially in the second goal for Panama, which is what has let them down to defending, you have to watch your man behind you. But the Tunisian man made a good late run into the box, managed to sneak behind the Panama defender to pull that ball away. So well done to Tunisia for at least getting those 3 points. Because I think apart from the Belgium game, I don't think Tunisia really embarrassed themselves. And for Panama, for your first ever World Cup, I think they did themselves proud. They could have defended better against England, but I think that they did themselves proud. But so England now. So a lot of people were really happy that, hey man, we want to lose the game because we have the easier path. Because England now face Colombia in the second round, and if they beat Colombia, they then face either Sweden or Switzerland, which is the so-called easy path. But my thing is this: okay, fair enough. The hard path is what Belgium have, which is you face Japan. If you beat Japan, most likely you face Brazil, and then after that, most likely you face maybe Portugal, Argentina, or France, maybe. But then, still, England's path, that's still hard because, okay, first of all, Colombia, that's not an easy game. It's not an easy game. Sweden, Switzerland, fair enough, you should win that, but that's still a tough game. And in the semi, most likely you're going to face Spain. That's not easy. So to win the World Cup, you will have to face a tough team. So it's whether you would have faced a tough team early or where you went with them later, which is why I say the mentality for every team should be, well, we're going out to win all 7 games. That's why for Belgium, in their mindset, because Belgium are confident that they can beat Brazil. Brazil are not to be feared. There is no team to be feared here. So the thing about we want to avoid Brazil. Avoid who? Avoid Neymar, a guy who rolls around. Who is there in Brazil that you're scared of? Last I checked, Brazil don't have Ronaldo or Rivaldo or Ronaldinho or flipping Romario. Sorry, last I checked, they don't have those guys or Carlos Alberto. So there is no easy path. There is no hard path. There's just only one path, and that's the path to the goal in the middle of the flipping tree. So, for England, I just think that English people, please, I'm begging you out there. There is so much promise in this team because you have elements. You've got a superb finisher in Harry Kane. You've got a dangerous man that can cause teams problems in Sterling. You've got a pretty good attacking forward who can give you a long range and and understands and knows how to harness his speed and is great on the counter in JJ Links. You've got one of the best, most interesting, exciting young kids in both Rashford and Loftus-Cheek. You have a pretty good ball-playing defender, John Stones. Pickford looks like if he's a decent keeper. I think I start with a Danny Rose. I think Danny Rose down on the left looks very, very good. That's a very, very good outlet to have. So there's something good here. Don't mess it up by singing It's Coming Home, thinking that, yes, we've got the easy path. We're going to win the World Cup. Be confident. Do not be overconfident. Because you're just going to have your heart broken again. Because once into this, don't be confident that you're facing Colombia. I mean, come on. Colombia are dangerous. Yes, Colombia did look good against Senegal because Senegal are a very solid defensive team. They're just not very good at attacking. Whereas this England team are very good going forward defensively. Remember, you lost against a B team Belgium. This was a cut-rate Belgium team where their best players, Mertens, Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku, 4 of their best attacking players were not playing. So, so that's why. So for England, that's defensive. What worries? I mean, the attack looks good. The midfield is okay. The attack is what is really popping off. But I'm sorry, that defense has not yet been tested. And against Cuadrado, Falcao, Quintero, and so forth, they will be tested. And how will they go up against it? Because England can score against anybody. Can they defend the threats of Colombia? So those do not really be too overexertion. But yeah, then we have it. Belgium's top, and this is what I say to Belgium. I think in Belgium's mind, they know that if with the quality that we have, if we use our quality, well, we can beat anybody. Belgium can beat Brazil. Of course they can. I mean, there's nobody to be fearful of. Please tell me. Maybe I'm wrong or I'm crazy. Which team from these group stages has instilled fear that, man, I want to avoid this team? Brazil have struggled. Spain have struggled. Germany are out. France have looked trash. France have been the only team that have given us a 0-0 draw. Portugal have been pulled by one dude called Christina and another dude called flipping Charisma. There is nobody who has said, boom, we have laid down a marker and we are the team to beat. It's probably maybe Belgium. Belgium might beat the dudes. I think Belgium are the only team with 9 points. But even with Belgium, they still haven't been like, yo, man, what that team? So, look, man. There's no easy path. There's no hard path. There's just only one path to the gold and the glory. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.